Okay, guys, we are back for some more ZE2. We are about to start heading towards this next ending. We just did, in the last episode, towards the end of it, we did a big recap on this branch, just so we can have all of our ducks in a row. You know, it would suck to start doing this and be really confused or something, you know? So, yeah, we're trying to save Phi and K now, so let's calm down and think, shall we, guys? Let's do this. There had to be a way to save them. There had... Oh. Bunch of flashies. Flashies. Whoa. Some of those flashes were interesting.
The first is an anesthetic called Soparil Beta. The other is a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine. Your bracelet also has a bunch of needles on the inside. Right. If you break the rules, those needles hop out and inject you.
Okay.
My brother told me about that.
Right, okay, this was when Clover told us that that other medicine is like a counter to tubocurarine. But I can't...
Neostigmine is a type of cholinesterase inhibitor.
Yep.
That means it's sort of an antidote for tubocurarine.
Yep.
I knew it!
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Okay. To each according to his needle is the achievement I got. Alright. Of course. The antidote.
The antidote?
I didn't have time to explain. I took off running toward the exit. Oh, shit! Well, that's different.
Sigma! Where are you going?
Stay here. I'll be right back. How much time do we have? I bolted out of the warehouse toward the treatment room. Okay. Treatment center. So what are we looking for? Are we looking for the neostigmine? Is there enough for 2 people? I think Dio put it in his pocket. Come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. Yeah, like, we found out that gun can only do 1 injection, right? Anyway. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... Aha! Found it. Oh. There's only 1 dose. Yup. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Shit. I can't save both of them.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
1 minute? Shit. I spun around and shot out of the treatment center.
Three, 2, 1. Chromatic doors closing.
So, we're able to go into a room because we have Alice and Luna's bracelet, right? Clover and Tenmyoji are on a team with Quirk, right? And then Kay and Phi needed... Yeah, that makes sense. I'm guessing that's what it is. Okay. So technically, we're still supposed to be getting into one of these rooms, right? Well, we didn't make it in it, did we? No, you gotta be kidding me. Well, shit.
Dear.
Well, we didn't make it in, which means we have 1 dose for 3 people now. Way to go.
Sigma.
Yep. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soparil. Yep. I blinked and my vision started to blur. I mean, well, we'll just see what happens. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. Well, shit. That didn't work out. No. I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with tubocurarine. With every ounce of my strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. Kay and Phi lay limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose? Phi or K? No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Phi. I didn't even have a choice. After all, K's entire body was covered in impenetrable metal. Yeah, I was gonna say, can we even inject him? I wasn't sure if, like, the grooves in the armor where he's able to, like, bend his elbow and stuff like that, if it was, like, something that he could stick the needle through, so I wasn't sure. I'm sorry, Kay. The thingy. It was the thingy. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself toward Phi. Dragging ourselves closer. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger. Jeez.
Sigma, what the hell did you...
I injected you with neostigmine. It's a type of cholinesterase, I don't know how to say that, inhibitor. It's the antidote for the muscle relaxant.
Why did you pick me?
Because I can't use the injection gun on K. It'd never get through the metal.
Then why didn't you inject yourself?
Guess you've got a point. Honestly, didn't even cross my mind.
You're the biggest idiot
Aww.
on the planet.
Hey, come on. Yeah, my personal waifu is Luna. I like Phi a lot too, but I think I ship Sigma and Phi more than I do Sigma and Luna. Is that any kind of thing to say to someone who's about to die? How about something more tender?
No. Screw this. I don't want to live if it means being in debt to you. No goddamn way. I'm not gonna...
And she's out. Her words slurred and slowed, and her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Good, Phi's gonna be alright. But Kay... I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Oh. Yeah. Open. There's a hole here on the back of your head. Yeah, it looked like you insert something. Yup. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
Yup. Wait. Then he... But when could he have... Oh! It's already open? Oh, I didn't realize that. That's what that meant. Oh shit, oh shit. How'd he gotten it? Didn't really matter anymore. Yep, it was in that room, so he got it. It was there, I was right, and he opened it. Didn't matter that Kay was able to remove his armor. And he had. Wait! Does that mean he was out of his armor at this point? Was he only pretending to be asleep here? I don't know. Or did he wake up there? Holy shit. Then that would mean Dio's killer is... I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay. Kay, wake up! Come on, talk to me. I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke.
Sigma.
Why would he do that though? That just got him killed if he broke the bracelet. Or what if while Dio was being suffocated, he said, "I'm gonna take you with me," and bashed his bracelet against the side of like the thing that he was in to break it, so that way he'd take Kay with him. Oh shit. I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. Oh, shit. You don't have to show me, I know, I get it. So, not to metagame too much, but is this what unlocks the other branch? I'm not sure. Maybe both of them do? I don't know. I bumped into Phi and we went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you, or we saw your armor, I guess. By then you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Phi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Oh, that was that noise! Then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge so you could enter through the rear door. Damn. That's some shit. That is some shit. That's cool. Yo. Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Okay, wake up. Something's happened. You pretended to wake up, very disoriented and confused. What is it? Come on, Kay. I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
Yes.
Damn.
Your reasoning is correct. I killed him.
Why?
Because I couldn't forgive him. He took the life of someone very important to me.
Oh shit, wait, so who's Kay? If Dio killed Akane, supposedly Akane, I guess, like, it's not fully confirmed. Anyway, then he's saying that he killed someone very important to him, so then Akane was important to this person, whoever Kay is. Oh, shit.
I couldn't...
Who did he kill?
The old woman.
Yup. Damn, what?
She was like mother to me.
So was she the one in the past memory that we got from him then?
She showed me how to see meaning in my life.
Yup. Wait, are you saying?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
She was the woman who came here when I was 18.
Whoa, hold on. What do you mean here?
Sigma. Unfortunately, we are out of time.
God damn it.
There's something I have to tell you. I made a promise that you would hear it. Do you understand? This is very important. You must pay attention.
Please don't you fucking die before you say whatever you're about to say and end on me, you piece of shit game.
Cannot forget.
Forget? He wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few seconds?
If you see a lion with two heads devouring the sun,
this tip again.
Remember these letters.
Oh shit.
M-I-L.
Oh god.
K-E-V-O-L-I.
We have another freaking code. Okay, guys, we freaking started this. We're writing all these down. We're writing it again. Hold on, guys. So a two-headed lion devouring the sun. We have one code, and then we have another one. We have the Luna told us GTFDML016, but now we have MILKEVOLI. MILKEVOLI. What does this all mean? I'm so confused. Like, I feel like I have like a good handle on part of the story, but this whole password thing is just mind-blowing to me. I don't know what it all means. Okay.
This will open the second gate.
The second gate. Okay, so she said... Wait, hold on. Let me mark this then. She said the first gate. This is the... This is the second gate. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah. Well, goddamn. So this is just like, so we need to defuse the 4 bombs, and we have to open whatever these gates are. And I mean, obviously, as we're finishing all these endings, I'm seeing that we're slowly getting all the codes that we need for the true ending, right? What the hell? Hey, Kay, who told you to tell me this? No, who are you? Show me. Show me who you really are. I grabbed a Holy Kay's mask and tore it off. What? Wait. It kind of looks like Sigma, doesn't it? What? No, that's impossible. That face. It's my face. What the fuck? And now we got injected. I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist and my body collapsed unceremoniously. So is he a clone? Or is he a full robot and we're part of a robot? Does he have my real arms and he has a robot body? What happened to my real arms? Did they just throw them on Kay? God damn it. Wait, so... does that mean that if... fuck. If I look like him... or he looks like me, does that mean that he's a clone of me, or am I a clone of him? Was the doctor that raised him the one that cloned him at like a young... I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay. Let's just continue. The second drug. Tubocurine. My vision began to blur and my head felt unnaturally heavy. Alright. The world faded away and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. Wow, my voice just cracked. God damn. And that's it. Damn. Alright. And is that K end? Yup, it is. Through the Looking Glass achievement. Alright. Save that here. Return. Yeah, damn. So we are coming up to the wire here. We have this next ending is where we're gonna go next, and we're working our way. We're working our way through. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna be going here. I guess if I jump here, it should start at the very beginning, right? Escaping the room, I think. Let's check.
Wait.
Yeah, okay, this is exactly where we left off. Alright, guys, so now we have officially come full circle. It took us like a little episode and a quarter to blow through some of those other endings, so that way we could get back to here and do this properly. So sorry for that little sidetrack, but we are back to here. Okay, so we are escaping the security room. We finished the puzzle. I mean, we just did this branch, so I know that Alice died with a knife in her chest. This was the branch where we found out about the whatchamacallit. We found out about the AB gate being moved. The knife was found there because it was moved. Alice saw it. Clover found out. Luna ended up dying later. My speculation was that Clover thought Luna killed her and killed Alice, and so Clover went and killed Luna. I don't know for sure if that's the case. It could still have some kind of twist. But yeah, and now Clover and Tenmyoji and Quirk were all missing in this branch, right? And we had to go into these white doors, so theoretically they might be dead somewhere, right? So, all right, let's continue.
I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage.
Oh, recordings.
Are you following me?
Yeah. You're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past? If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
Alright, you go, Fi. You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles.
Mobiles? That's
Everything's designed to do something.
It's a weird
And
word.
once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Okay. Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
No data. Wait, what the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
By 0?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah.
But what if the keycard on the old lady with that password? Is that how we get access to admin?
It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna.
Yeah.
Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Golem
Oh,
status.
nice, the golems. That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. No data again. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. Oh shit. Oh! I knew it! Is that... Yeah, that's our golem, baby! Yeah! He's not dead yet! I knew it. That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean?
Bring him back! Bring him back!
I thought you told me Golem, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah, but he said that his... What passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cache. Okay. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Oh! That's after he knocked us out, right? Did he take... What's in his hand? It looks like he's holding his hand up, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Kay decked us. Yeah. We'll be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. Yep, see?
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
I like how he just dragged us. At least he picked Fi out. Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice! Great
Okay.
work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right. Okay.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves 10 Myoji, Clover, and Quirk. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. Uh-oh. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. What the heck? I staggered, my balance gone. What the heck? Oh no! We have Radical 6! This is it! She's talking really fast! Oh shit! What? Why is she talking like that? She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What is going on here? It's interesting actually getting to see, like, the perspective of Radical 6. I can't understand what she's saying. I can understand, well, I have subtitles too, but I can briefly understand what she's saying. And why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait, could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. Oh boy. So how do we get out of this? Do we find the Excelivir? Because it was never found in this line, right? I don't know. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Fi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move. Are we back to normal?
You okay?
We're back to normal. Okay, why are we back to normal, though? Her voice sounded normal again. And she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening to me seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Huh. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
He did the same little that I did. Nice. Yeah, I think I must just be getting tired. Kinda surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner. Yeah, at this point in the story, he doesn't know that much about Radical 6 because we haven't been to the laboratory and got, like, the Latin journal that explained all that slowing down stuff, right?
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
I don't know, maybe we did. Yup. Oh, here we go. For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it. Well...
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
Okay. Interesting. So why did we get better? Unless, like... No, because as soon as Quirk woke up, he tried to kill himself, right? So why did we get better? Does it have something to do with our cybernetic arms? If that's the case, then why did we kill ourselves in that one ending where everyone was dead? I don't know. Unless we just really did that out of, like, despair, rather than, that shit. But anyway, let's check this out. What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
Okay. When was this recorded?
We'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right. That looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Oh. Huh. Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here, probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes? So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
Okay. There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order.
Okay.
Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh. Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass.
4 seconds at a time? That's annoying.
Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh? Oh. Someone's coming in. Luna! Is that Clover behind her? Wait, so is this the room where Alice is dead? Is she supposed to be dead in this room somewhere? Because we don't see her, which is what's, like, confusing me.
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Excuse me. Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover is just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes,
Okay.
things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone. As I watched, Clover move steadily closer to Luna, who backed away, almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Okay. Is there another... he said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about a minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing.
Yep.
At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. He's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying? He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time? He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
And whatever it was, it happened during this time?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up.
Jeez, 10 seconds.
That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at all, or at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
The thing we saw before, yeah. Yep, there's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame, and he's checking the time on his bracelet. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours, 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence.
Yeah, it kinda does.
But it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
My guess would be Dio, but I don't know. I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours, 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours, 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 0 hours, 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 0 hours, 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 0:21, the remaining time until the primary doors open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... Oh, I have to pick? Oh shit, well, I'm gonna say Dio. I think Kay is telling the truth. There was something else we heard, right? Like, cause Kay heard a scream, right? And then went in shortly after. Which makes me think Dio. Dio.
What makes you so sure?
He was up to something in there.
And you think that something was killing Luna?
Yeah.
It's not a very strong argument.
Who do you think it is?
Right now, the most likely suspect is Clover.
That's kind of what I thought up until this point, but why? Luna could have still been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is.
Really, the only thing in the footage that we can conclude is that Clover and Luna had an argument, which gives Clover a little bit of motive, you know? I'm gonna sneeze, I think. Yep. Well, excuse me. But I don't know. I still, don't know if Clover would do that, but, I mean, we've seen one of the endings in ZE1 of what Clover's capable of, so who knows.
But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
Oh, okay. And what is that other thing?
What Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
Okay.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet, which would mean he also knew she was dead. True, right?
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean he could have killed her.
If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna?
But he said nothing. Almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now why would he do that? I can think of two reasonable explanations. Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself.
Right.
If the latter was correct,
so
however,
why does that make Clover
I
even more
suspect he would have
suspicious?
behaved differently.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Where's Luna? Sigmund and 5 won't be able to get through the white door without her.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
That when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead?
Exactly. Clover also has a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yeah. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off, or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So, Zero Senior's identity?
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth. If she's still alive, if she didn't go through the white door, unless she found a way to counteract the tubercularine, which, I mean, we know that she has that info of neostigmine, so I guess she maybe could have.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Right. Exactly. She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
My dog is snoring. You might have heard her. She had like one really loud one I heard a second ago. And actually, it's probably even louder because my headphones cancel a lot of sound, so. Alright, we are finally out of that room. Jesus. That was a long segment. Interesting, though. We didn't really learn much. Like, the two people I would have suspected to kill someone is either Clover for the reason of Alice's death, or Dio because he's an asshole. So, like... I don't know. Alright. Are we gonna find Kay and Dio? No one's here.
Yeah. Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. Alright. So guys, I think I might pull a longer segment, and we'll see. This ending might get broken up into two episodes.
Rooms 1 and 2.
This might get broken up into 2 episodes, but I think I might just keep playing without even, like, cutting, right? And just see. And if it's long enough to fit in 1 episode, I'll leave it at 1 episode. But if it ends up being too long, then you might see it, cut into 2 episodes, so I might not have the ending that I normally have, just so you guys know, kind of thing, so, okay.
I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Because I kind of want to, like, push to this ending tonight. Jeez, took me a while to open it. Yep, the dead bodies, Alice, Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore, just this strange cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room. I was wondering if we were going to find something on the wall in the back, but
no good.
I guess if there was something there, people would have noticed, like where they kept going out of the camera range, you know?
There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong?
Gee, she's close.
You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. Fi turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. Alright. Are we gonna hear an AB gate open at some point because they, like, open it or something? Infirmary. Okay, I'm gonna find the old woman again. Oh shit! Well, goddamn. So they were trapped here and got injected. The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. So did someone handcuff them here in order to make sure they didn't go through the door, and so they die? So who... It's crazy because, like, I feel like a lot of the other endings hint at people just suicide and that there's not, like, a murderer amongst us. But now I just feel like there's a murderer. Like, it's such a weird twist. The first thing I felt was that strange, yeah, my stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned into ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping? The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. God damn it. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. Damn. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
So how do they know about the security cameras? Like, everyone did, right? Like, Clover and Luna talked off camera. this happened off camera. Like, how do they all know about it? Yeah. Or is it just coincidence? I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
Damn. That's so sad. So you're saying it was one of them that did this?
Probably not.
Shit. There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand. It looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Did he, like, fight off the person who has a knife that was from Alice? Must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
He died, yeah, the penalty, right, yeah. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelet activated, and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
True. That is interesting. Yeah, you've got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
Did one of them have Quark's bracelet? Phi bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. A cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
Huh. What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops.
Yeah. No. No. This can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
Yeah, I mean, there was that other ending that we saw that he was in the treatment center with his bracelet off. But...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
So is this our first confirmation that the bracelets will kill you then? Unless they died from another thing. But anyway. Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Huh. Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough!
She's angry.
Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. Okay. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues.
What kind of clues?
To who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. The killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it?
Right.
Do you think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Fi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See her thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Oh, she has blood on her finger! She left a message! Oh, shit.
Sorry, I'll have to...
Oh, he said yeah, it does, sorry. Dio backwards, maybe? It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
Two-headed lion devouring the sun. First gate. GTFDM L016. 016. What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Interesting. Damn it. This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. It really is. Like, what about the old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB rooms makes Luna seem the most suspicious, but when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quirk's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist, and why did they kidnap us and bring us here? All great questions, Sigma. While we're at it, where is this? When is this? More good questions. Mysteries. Well, I guess at least Sigma, like, re-asks every question that I have. Good. Mysteries. Mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Fi. Give me something. Anything. A clue, a hint. Come on, you've gotta got something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
Maybe the blood stain in the... somewhere? Like the blood stain in the warehouse A that we weren't sure if it was paint or blood? I don't know. Just throwing out speculation. They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room. Oh shit. Fi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. Alright, well shit. Are we gonna find something there? There was more in the rec room, right? There's more luminol in the rec room. So I don't know why they needed the one from Tenmyoji, but... Interesting. I mean, obviously the one I suspect the most is Dio, right? But I guess Kay did kill Dio before, so who knows? Oh man. This is like around when I normally end the episode, so this might be where I end up cutting if I do end up splitting this into 2 videos, so just keep that in mind, guys. But, cause like, I kinda wanna, I don't wanna like cheat too hard, but I'm pretty sure this branched off even. Like, oh shit! Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on, wait, what? Flow. Oh my god, we have so far to go. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I do just need to end for tonight. Okay, we'll go a little longer. There's no way. There's so much more left to go. Okay. Wait, so Dio and Kay? Who did it then? There's the only person alive still is Quirk then, other than us, right? Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think, was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect a brain from constant emotion bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Bloodstream? Pretty sure it's supposed to say bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that 2 species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. Jesus. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. And we've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There's no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quirk. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies.
Yeah,
There's an axe buried in Kay's back.
That's the thing.
And the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach.
Yeah, and it's holding him up. It's like forced so far into the wall.
Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that? I've been with you this whole time.
She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the White Door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. Except for when we passed out. Except for when we passed out. Except for when we passed out because we had Reticle 6. No, wait. There had been one time. Oh, shit. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute, then she'd killed them in 4 minutes, and the whole thing would have taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Okay, so I think at this point, guys, we are gonna stop. We are very far from this ending. I did take a peek at the thing, so I think I will end it. It's getting really late. It's 4:30 in the morning. I didn't plan on recording this long anyway, and I wanted to try to push to the ending, but I'm getting a little uncomfortable and like sitting in my chair. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm having that problem tonight. I usually don't, but I keep trying to like adjust. You might hear my like chair squeaking. Anyway, yeah, I think I will just end it here. Even though I really want to see the ending, it's just too far away still. Like, it even branches off, so I don't know if that's like an A-B game or what the hell that branch is, you know? But we're not even there yet, and then there's more stuff after that, so yeah, we're probably another like freaking whole episode away from finishing, so we're gonna end it here. Interesting stuff though. So we've reached the other ending, right? Where I'm brain farting here. We hit a bunch of endings, right? Yeah, we hit the K ending in this episode. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I like just completely lost it. And we took off the mask, and for some reason he looks like us. So I talked about Sigma being a clone when we found out about the white blood, but it ended up being his arms. But I guess maybe we are a clone, or he's a clone of us, or I don't freaking know. And like Akane was important to her, so we know that like Akane was the girl that came and worked with her or Kay's father and stuff like that. I don't know. There's so much more to that I need to learn about. So many more questions, but that was a cool ending. I think my favorite ending that we've seen maybe so far, honestly, is finding out that that's possibly Akane Kurashiki. At least her card says Kurashiki on it, you know? And then the password being Jumpy Doll and everything. So, yeah. Interesting. Alright, guys. Yeah. I can't wait to play more. I cannot wait. So, but I will be playing more tomorrow anyway, so I only have to wait a day. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, that means all the rest of the episodes for the game most likely are on my Patreon, because I probably finished it up by the time this makes it to YouTube. So, check that out if you want to support me. The link is in the description. It's only a $5 tier to get access to all the episodes early, so check that out if you want. I very much appreciate it if you do. And if not, that's fine too. But yeah, guys, I will see you in my future videos. Bye-bye.